Are you about to enter into an interview for a new principalship? You must be excited, maybe a little bit nervous. Well, today I want to talk to you about the one thing they often don't tell you before you enter these types of interviews. Hi, everyone. My name is Daphne Walbridge from the First Year Principal. I'm a superintendent of education, and I help new and aspiring principals thrive as conscious leaders. So let's talk interview prep. It's that time of year again. And this is a short video, but I think what I'm going to share is hopefully will be of value to you if you're preparing for an interview. And it is the importance of adopting the role of the principal when you're in an interview. Oftentimes what happens is that people, of course, are going to tap into their work experience and they're going to promote that during the interview. However, which is good, that's fine, because we want to see what you've accomplished. But the key, and this is where candidates always forget they always miss this important link. They forget to link they forget to link the strategies and the competencies they've gained through their work experience, and they forget to transfer it into their new role. For example, let's say as a teacher, you were the head of a certain after-school club, and that required managing a budget, planning trips, purchasing materials, etc. Okay, that's very well. You talk about this during your interview, but make sure to say, now as a principal, I would use the skills I've learned in that role, which is managing budgets, buying inventory, etc. And I would transpose it into my new role as a principal because I know I have a school budget to manage. I know I'm going to have to buy supplies for the school. I'm going to have to manage emotions and people and personalities, just like I did in this club. So you see how you make the link from the strategies you've learned during your time in this position in this role, and how you're embedding it in this new role with your new responsibilities. That is really, really important. The next thing that's important, the next element that's very important to highlight, is that you might not have all the answers during the interview. In fact, they're not expecting you to know everything, but they are expecting you to come up with solutions. So if you don't know the answer to a question, you can say it. However, you can say, so I'm not sure how, at this point in time, I'm not sure how I would respond to this question. However, I do know that people in my group, people in my professional entourage, some people do have the answers. So here's who I would consult. I would consult HR, I would consult the head of special ed, etc. So, because the great leaders don't know everything, but they do know who to talk to get the answers. And that's what we want to see in an interview. We want to see, do you know who to go to get the information you need in a timely way? Okay, really, really important, because we want to see somebody who is not going to be calling the super every 2 days to check in and to get a response, right? The super wants the principal to come to her, of course, when there's issues, but also bring a solution to the table. Here's the problem I'm having in my school. Here's a possible solution I'm thinking of putting in place. What do you think of? And here are the people I'd like involved in this project. And then you have a dialogue. So as a superintendent, what I'm looking for is to see a principal show up with their problem and having thought through the problem and having thought through the solution. And then we have a discussion together with respect to resources, time, and all that stuff. Because you are the school leader. And during an interview, we want to see people have that analytical thought process, that problem-solving thought process. It's very, very important. So you have to really get out of the teacher mode where, you were catering to students. Now you're catering to a whole other community. You have your teachers, your students, your parents, the board, the community, huge. So that requires a different mindset. Okay, so those are the tips I have for you as you prepare for your principalship interview. I wish you the best of luck. And if you have any questions or comments, make sure to post them down below. I'd love to hear from you. And of course, if you haven't had a chance yet, make sure to check out my book, The First Year Principal, 52 Practical Lessons to Help New Principals Thrive as Conscious Leaders. And there's also a free course that comes along with this. I'll put the links in the description box of this video. Take good care and bye for now.